Wild Beer Company, Bibble.
Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.
Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. It's actually fucking raining today, so there's no sun. But there is beer, or pale ale, should I say. This is from the Wild Beer Company. Now they're a really good company based down in Somerset. I've tried quite a few of theirs actually. I've got a couple of them on the shelves. Pogo was one of them, that was really good. I've tried a few others of theirs, and they like to experiment a lot. And they come up with some really good beers. And I saw this in Sainsbury's the other day, in the fridge. So I thought I've got to get that. And it's a session pale ale, according to them. I think it's 4.7%. Now, that to me is a little bit high for a session pale ale. But some people interpret session pale ales differently. They either go by the ABV or the actual sort of drinkability of a beer. Traditionally, I think it was always the ABV. You know, as the name implies, a session means a big drinking session. So you don't want to get too hammered on a big drinking session if you're going to be on it for a long time. Yeah, and this looks quite interesting. So I thought I would liberate it and take it home. I think it was just over. I think it was just over £2. I don't remember exactly. You can probably look it up online if you can get onto the supermarket websites. It's fucking unreal. I'm trying to get onto websites to look up beers. And Morrison's, I buy the beer from there and I think, oh, we'll just go on the site and have a look and see what the details are. You're in a queue. Try later. It's like, Anyway, let's get back to the Wild Beer Company. Yeah, as I say, they're really good. They're based down in Somerset. I think they also do cider, and I think they do wine as well. They're pretty, and they do gin too, I think, and they're pretty experimental. So they're normally quite good. I've not had a bad one from them so far that I can remember. I'm hoping this isn't going to be another one. So let's stop gassing and let's see what this is all about. Right, Mr. Magoo will have to get his bins on to see what this is all about. It is 4.2%, not 0.4, not 4.7, as I said. It's in a 330ml can, 4.2%, which is, technically a session ale. A traditional session ale, but I have seen session ales and pale ales and all that have been higher, almost near a 5%, and whatever. Ingredients: water, malt barley, hops, oats. There's oats in this as well. Yeast, etc., etc. Drink wildly different. Bibble means to drink regularly in an old Somerset dialect. This is an everyday pale ale from regular Bibbling. Didn't know that. It's got mosaic hops in there too. Mosaic hops are quite common in pale ales, and they go really well. They give it a nice fruity flavour with a little touch of resinous pine on top as well. So this has got all the hallmarks of a good beer. So without further ado, let me get this open and see what's going on. Right, on the nose out of the can. Yeah, some lovely pine notes and all that, and a touch of orange as well. It smells really nice. There's a subtle hint of grapefruit, but it's not big. It smells good. Let's get it into the glass. And it's quite hazy. It's pouring a golden colour. Get that all in there. Masses and masses of carbonation, which are gradually settling down. Half finger whitehead. That's going to go to nothing, I'd imagine, very soon. On the nose out of the glass. Yeah, more of the same. But there's more orange on that. It's definite orange. Orange and pine. That's the two dominant sort of aromas that I'm getting from this. Let's get it down the hatch. Cheers. Oh, that is really nice. That is a real good one. Bitter orange, pine, resinous pine, malt as well. Biscuit, bready type malt. And a slightly bitter aftertaste on it as well. It's mostly malt, but there's a touch of bitterness on there as well. But it's supremely drinkable, and the oats in that gives that a really good mouthfeel. Oh, it's good. This has been in the fridge, it's cold, and that is really refreshing. I'm really surprised by the amount of orange that's in this. It's really, really good. It's not too bitter either for a pale ale. Obviously, you know, tastes differ, but there's a lot of malt on that as well, and that's making it really balanced, I think, and it's just really good. I really like that. That is a really good pale ale. So what's the verdict? I was expecting big things from Wild Beer, and they delivered again. This is a really good one. Yeah, it just says big body on the front, and it has. You would not think that that is a 4.2. There is a lot of body to that, which I'm assuming is coming from the oats that they've put in there. It's giving it a nice mouthfeel, and I can't fault this. That is super refreshing, very tasty, very juicy. Lots of orange, lots of pine, lovely malt on that. It's like a biscuit, a doughy biscuit type malt on there, which comes through. And it's good. I really like it. But I wouldn't expect anything less from the Wild Beer Company. They're excellent. Really good. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. That definitely deserves it. Because it really is full of flavour. Perfect balance. Lovely finish on it. Just everything about it is good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Get yourself some. Because it is really, really good. I'd put that above all the usual suspects like Vocation, Camden, who's the other one that does a pale ale? Thornbridge. Forget them. This is the best, in my opinion. That is a really good session pale ale. As I say, it's just over £2 a can, so you've got to weigh up. You know, if you're going to hammer it, try and get an online deal. Get a crate of 24 or something. But it's the best one I've tasted so far. It is just supreme. And remember, beer is working class champagne.